Welcome students. Now we are starting with a new concept. The chapter remains same, comparing quantities, but now exercise 15.6. In this exercise 15.6 students, we'll be dealing with these four things: cost price, selling price, profit and loss. Okay, CP means cost price. It's allowed to write in exam also. Cost price means CP, selling price means SP, profit and loss. Before starting with the actual chapter students, let's take an example. Let us consider students that I have a shop. Now I sell chocolates in my shop. Yes, I can see the water in your mouth. You can feel the taste of chocolates, right? The moment we discuss about chocolates. So I am a shopkeeper selling chocolates. From where do I purchase chocolates? I purchase chocolates, students, from the company. From the chocolate company, I get chocolates. Okay. As I get chocolates from the chocolate company, students, I sell those chocolates to whom? To the customers. So this is the chain, students. I purchase chocolates. This is me over here. Yes. So I purchase chocolates from chocolate company, then I sell those chocolates to the customers. Okay. Now listen here, students. For example, if I purchase one chocolate, mark my words, if I purchase one chocolate from the chocolate company at the price of rupees 2. Okay. Now you tell me, students, will I sell this chocolate to the customers in 2 rupees only? Of course not. I am not doing any social work over here. I am here to earn money. That's the reason I have opened a shop over here. So I purchase one chocolate from the chocolate company at the price of rupees 2, but I will sell the same chocolate. To my customers. For example, I am giving you a random example in rupees 5. So now students, pay attention. Now with respect to the shopkeeper, okay, this is me over here. This is me, me, yes. With respect to me here as an owner of the shop, tell me what is rupees 2. I repeat my question once again, students. With respect to the owner of this shop, me over here, tell me what is rupees 2. Can I say rupees 2 is the amount at which I receive chocolate from the chocolate company? So rupees 2 is called as CP. Yes, cost price. Understanding, students? It's called as cost price. In Hindi we can say chocolate मेरे घर में 2 रुपए की पड़ी. So it's the cost price. Okay. Next, students, what I do? I am selling the same chocolate to my customers for rupees 5. So in Hindi can I say I'm selling out, मैं बेच रहा हूँ chocolates को rupees 5 में? Yes. So this rupees 5 is what, students? This rupees 5 is selling price, SP. So it's very obvious, the price at which I am getting the things, it's called as cost price, and the price at which I am selling off the things is called as selling price. With respect to me as a shopkeeper, this rupees 2 is cost price, and with respect to me, I am selling it to the customer, rupees 5 is called as selling price. Okay. Now students, in this example, okay, what happened is, early in the morning I purchased the chocolate. Mark my words, purchase the chocolate means in Hindi मैंने खरीदा. Okay, I purchased the chocolate from the chocolate company in rupees 2, so it's the cost price is rupees 2. And then in the evening I got a beautiful customer and I sold that chocolate. That means मैंने बेच दिया in rupees 5, so selling price is rupees 5. Then when in the later part of the evening, when I was doing my calculations that whether I earn some money or not, so what I will do, I will compare these two things. Okay, I'm writing over here cost price. My cost price CP of that chocolate was rupees 2. Okay, my selling price of that same chocolate was rupees 5. So now I'm wondering whether in the whole day, in this whole transaction, did I earn some money or I am in loss? Can you please judge, students? In 2 rupees I had purchased a chocolate. My cost price was rupees 2, and in 5 rupees I am selling off the chocolate, so my selling price is rupees 5. So students, can I say my cost price is less, my cost price is less than the selling price? To be more precise, I will say that my selling price is greater than cost price. It's one and the same. Cost price less than selling price का मतलब होता है selling price greater than cost price. I sold the chocolate at rupees 5 and I was receiving from the chocolate company at rupees 2. So my selling price was greater than the cost price. Okay, so can I say I am definitely in a profit? I will earn some money. So how much money will I earn? The money earned by me will be what? Selling price minus cost price, and this will give me profit. Why I am explaining you these things? I must have given the formulas directly, but don't rote learn it. Just compare this concept with your practical day-to-day life, then you will enjoy maths. So my selling price in this case was how much? My selling price in this case, students, was rupees 5. My cost price in this case was rupees 2, and this will give me profit. So therefore 5 minus 2 is 3. So rupees 3 is my profit. So students, to conclude our discussion, what will you see? What will you see always in such type of questions, students? Just pay attention, please, all of you. To conclude our discussion, what we will say, the first thing I will give you here is, if means the condition, if selling price is greater than the cost price. What happened in our case? Selling price was rupees 5 and the cost price of the chocolate was rupees 2. If selling price of any commodity is greater than the cost price, then it's profit. Yes, then it's profit. And what's the formula of profit? Formula for profit is equal to, bigger quantity is selling price, smaller quantity is cost price. Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Yes, students, it's very logical. Okay, no need to rote learn. So once again, let's revise. If selling price is greater than the cost price, so it's profit. So what will be the ulta case, vice versa case? Come here, students, come here fast. I don't have time that much. Okay, now for example, I keep the case same, that my cost price is rupees 2. But for example, instead of this rupees 5, for example, I am selling this chocolate in rupee 1. Just take an example. I am purchasing this chocolate in rupees 2, but I am selling this chocolate in rupee 1. So what happens here? Let's see here now. Let's see this case. If this case is what? If cost price is greater than the selling price. Yes, because my cost price over here is rupees 2, but I am selling the chocolate at rupee 1. So at my house, at my shop, internally, I am getting a chocolate in rupees 2 and I am selling in rupee 1. This also happens, students, certain times. This may happen certain times. So can I say, in this is the case that cost price is greater and selling price is less? Yes, I purchased it at a greater rate, at a higher rate as compared to what I am selling it in the second case. So students, can I say this case is cost price is greater than selling price? Yes. So what will happen here? If cost price is greater than selling price, then I will say it's loss. This transaction is a loss transaction. And what's the formula? The same logic remains same. Bigger quantity minus smaller quantity. So here, how to find loss? How much loss I incurred? Loss is cost price minus selling price. At the end of the day, students, you have to learn this concept, but don't rote learn it without understanding it. If selling price greater than cost price, profit. So profit is selling price minus cost price. If cost price is greater than selling price, then it's a loss. So loss is cost price minus selling price. Okay, so this is very important, but I request you students, please copy this also, this flow chart over here, this case over here, and this is the note for you all, first note and the second note. You have to copy everything what I taught you, and this two cases, it's for most important. Okay, please pause the video, students, and do it fast. Okay, students, now let's start with the first question, question number 1. Let's see the heading over here. The heading is, Find the profit or loss in each of the following cases. Sub question A, it's given to me that cost price CP is rupees 1440 and selling price is rupees 1380. So here cost price and selling price both are given to me. Okay, let's do it now. Students, I told you all, I gave you the note. According to that note, we just have to compare selling price and cost price. Selling price is the price at which I am selling from my shop, and cost price is the price at which I am getting from the company. Okay, can I say, students, see this? Here it's given to me that cost price is rupees 1440, 1440. But selling price, the price at which I am selling, is just 1380. So what will I write? I'll write in the solution here cost price is greater than the selling price. Yes, cost price is greater than the selling price. Therefore, it's a transaction. It's a transaction of loss. It's a transaction of loss. Okay, that's it now. So the first step, students, pay attention. The first step will be what? Every time you will compare. If cost price greater than selling price, then loss, and vice versa. If selling price greater than cost price, it will be a profit. Okay, now let's start. Let's find the loss now. Why have to find loss? Because in this transaction there is loss. Okay, so loss, formula for loss. Loss is what? Cost price minus selling price. Okay, therefore loss is equal to, what is my cost price? Rupees 1440. What is my selling price? Rupees 1380. Okay, let's do the rough work. All of you, please do this rough work on the right hand side of the page. Okay, don't do it on the last page. So this will be 1440 minus 1380. Okay, comes here 1. 14 minus 8 comes to be 6. 3 minus 3 becomes 0, and 1 minus 1 becomes 0. So rupees 60. Okay, so therefore loss is equal to rupees 60. Students, if you forget to put this rupee symbol, your 1 marks will be deducted. Wasn't it's very simple? Always remember only one thing, just compare. If cost price greater than selling price, then loss, or if selling price greater than cost price, then it will be profit. Okay, please pause the video, students, and do it by your own fast. Okay, students, now doing the second sub question. It's sub question D. Okay, this is sub question D of your textbook. Cost price is given as rupees 679.5 and selling price is given as rupees 798.09. The first step, students, is what? As we did in the previous sum, we will compare. This is my cost price. This is the price at which I am getting a commodity in my shop. I am purchasing it in the rupees 679.5 and I am selling it in rupees 798.09. So students, which is greater? Here selling price is at a higher side or the cost price is at a higher side? Of course, 798.09 is bigger as compared to 679.5. So what we will say in the solution? In the solution, we will say here selling price is greater than the cost price. Therefore, it's a transaction. It's a transaction of profit because selling price is greater than cost price. That's it. Now we just have to solve it. We have to find profit because the transaction is profit. So don't forget, first is just to rectify. First step is just to know that whether this is loss or profit question. Previously it was loss, now it came to be profit. Okay, so now how to start? Therefore formula, profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Okay, therefore profit is equal to, what's my selling price? My selling price is 798.09 minus cost price is 679.5. Here I am having two digits after decimal point, 0 and 9. So here I am having only one, so I am putting as just 0. It has no values, but just to make two decimals point, two digits after decimal points. Here 09 and here 50. Okay, so now let's solve it. We just have to have the subtraction, do the subtraction over here. Okay, students, I'll do the things in the rough work. 798.09 and here 679.50. 9 minus 0 is 9. 0 minus 5, not possible. So here in the place of 9, I'll make it 8. This will become 18. But I want here, but if I cancel out this 18, this will become 17. And this 1 comes here. So 10 minus 5. 10 minus 5 becomes 5 point. Here it was 17. 17 minus 9 comes to be 8. Okay, 8 minus 7 is 1 and 7 minus 6 is 1. Yes, students. So 118.59. So therefore profit is equal to rupees 118.59. Don't forget to put this rupees symbol. Was it very simple? Yes, students, that's it. So please pause the video and do it by yourself, please. Students, now sub question G. Same question number 1. Sub question G. It's an important question. Okay, please pay attention. Okay. Now see here, the what is important over here is just a statement is given that cost price is twice of selling price. Up till now, they always give us the values, the value of selling price, the value of cost price. But now they are just giving a statement that cost price is twice of selling price. Okay. Now, before starting this question, students, I'll give you one example. Please pay attention. Just please see this properly. If I say age of Ram is 2 years more, 2 years more than Sham. Age of Ram is 2 years more than Sham. How will you decode this in Hindi? How will you decode this in Hindi? Age of Ram is 2 years more than Sham. राम की एज 2 साल ज़्यादा है शाम की एज से. Can I say here the word more means plus? Age of Ram is 2 years more than Sham. So Ram is elder than Sham by how many years? By 2 years. So students, can I say if at all we don't know the age of Sham, then we cannot get the age of Ram because Ram की एज डिपेंड है शाम पर. अगर शाम की एज 10 years है तो राम होगा 12 years का. Because see, it's given age of Ram is 2 years more than Sham. अरे age of Ram is dependent on the age of Sham. अगर शाम 10 years का है तो राम 12 years का होगा because वो 2 years ज़्यादा है. If Sham is of 50 years, so Ram will become 52 years. So in this type of sentences, okay, in these types of sentences where one quantity is dependent on another, we will assume the quantity which is the main quantity. Here Ram and Sham are the two things, two names over here. But who is the more important? Here Sham is more important because if we don't know the age of Sham, we cannot get the age of Ram. ठीक है, age of Ram is 2 years more than Sham. So Ram की age dependent है Sham पे. So here we will say let age of Sham be, for example, I'm giving you just example, be x years, be x. So therefore Ram's age कितनी हो जाएगी? Ram's age will be x plus 2 because Ram is 2 years more means plus. Understanding? So we should assume, और assume में we should don't do blind assumption, we don't have to do. We have to think कि कौन सी quantity किस पे dependent है. Okay, this was a note for you all. You have to copy this. Just a note for you. Now pay attention to our question, students. What's given here? Cost price is twice of selling price. Cost price is twice. The word twice means to multiply. Twice, thrice, to multiply. Twice means to multiply. Is, the word is means equal to. So cost price is twice of selling price. मतलब cost price dependent है selling price पे. अगर selling price for example 5 rupees है तो cost price कितना होगा? 10 rupees. Double. Cost price is 2 multiply by selling price. That means we cannot assume anything about cost price. We can get cost price only when we know selling price because cost price is dependent on selling price. Cost price is twice of selling price. So here also we have to make any assumption with regard to selling price and not for the cost price. Understanding, students? So if selling price is 1000 rupees, so cost price will be what? Cost price is twice, double है selling price के. So cost price will be 2 into 1000 becomes 2000. So I just wanted to explain you that cost price here is dependent on selling price. So we will assume something about selling price. Okay. So solution for this question. This was the note. Solution. Let selling price, in this case, let selling price be rupees 100. You can take X also. You can take 1000 also. You can take rupees 10 also. It depends upon you. Let selling price is equal to rupees 100. Therefore, what will be the cost price? Cost price is means equal to. Twice means to multiply. Twice means 2 multiply. Of what? Of selling price. We assume that selling price is rupees 100. So here it will come 100. So therefore cost price will become rupees 200. Yes, understanding? You can take selling price as rupees 10, so here you will get rupees 20. You can take this as 1000, so here you will get 2000. You can even take here as x, so here you will get 2x. Understanding, students? Okay, so now we got to know our selling price, we got to know our cost price. Now let's compare. Can I say, students, here cost price is greater than the selling price? Yes, cost price is 200, selling price is 100. Therefore it's a transaction of loss. Okay, so now let's calculate. Do it fast, don't wait for me. What's the formula for loss? Loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. The cost price is rupees 200, selling price is rupees 100, so is equal to rupees 100. Yes, this is a loss. Don't forget to put this rupees 100. This is a loss. Okay, students, hope you understood this. Please pause the video and do it fast. Okay, students, the last question for today's lecture, and also for your question number 1, it's sub question H. Before starting this question, I'll make a big star over here. Very important question. Pay attention, please. It belongs to the same category what we did the previous question. Okay, now I'll not explain the concept once again. Here is given that cost price is 1/4 of selling price. Once again, cost price is 1/4. 1/4 means 1/4. Is means equal to. Cost price is 1/4 means 1/4 of always of means multiplication. Of means multiplication. Cost price is 1/4 of selling price. Students, once again, can I say here cost price is dependent on selling price? We should assume for selling price, then only we can get cost price, because cost price is dependent on selling price. Cost price is 1/4 of selling price. So जब तक selling price नहीं मालूम पड़ेगा, we cannot find cost price. So in the solution we have to assume for selling price. Okay, let selling price is equal to rupees 100. Here also you can take anything, x, 1000 or 10, whatever you like. Let selling price is equal to rupees 10, but take that quantity which will not lead to decimal numbers. If you take rupees 10 here, so when 10 is divided by 4, you will get a decimal number. So avoid decimal numbers. That's the reason I have took 100. Let selling price is equal to rupees 100. I am assuming from my side. Let selling price is equal to rupees 100. Okay, now let's decode this. First. Cost price is, so cost price is means equal to 1/4 means 1/4. Of means multiply. Selling price, we assume selling price is rupees 100. So at the place of selling price, what will come? 100 will come. Okay, 2 2s are 2 50s are 2 1s are 2 25s are. Therefore cost price is equal to rupees 25. Yes, we got our selling price, we got our cost price. Now the step remains same. We have to compare. Here what happens? Selling price is 100 and cost price was just rupees 25. So here selling price is greater than the cost price. Therefore it's a transaction of what? Of course, profit. It's a transaction of profit, students. Okay, so now let's put up the formula for profit. What is profit? Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. What is selling price over here? 100. Cost price is 25. Okay, so is equal to rupees 75. This is a profit, students. Okay, of course every student will get different answer over here. Is it so? Is it so, students? I'm asking you, is it so? For example, if any student took here instead of 100 as rupees 1000, let's assume. So what will be the cost price? Cost price will be what? 1/4 of the selling price. So 1/4 will be multiplied with 1000. Okay, so 2 2s are becomes here 500. 2 1s are, okay, here it will be what? 250. So here our if I'm just giving you another way कि हर बच्चे को अलग आंसर आ सकता है कि नहीं, that I am teaching you. If certain students take selling price as 1000, so his cost price will become rupees 250. Okay, rupees 250. So what will be the profit? Profit is what? Selling price minus cost price. So 1000 minus 250, it will be 750. So every student will get a different answer because it's an open question. यहाँ पे values नहीं दिया है. Okay, this black color is just for your reference. No need to copy this black color part, students. It's just for teaching you all. No need to copy this block, black color block, and this black color block. Okay, please pause the video. Do it fast, students.